Hi, I'm Adam Allred, and thank you so much for purchasing this download. It's such an exciting project for me, and I'm glad you could be a part of it. If you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to look me up on Facebook, send me a message. You can find me at Allred Magic or my personal page. I don't care. However you find me, you ask me what you need, and we will get a guy to take care of that. Thank you so much. All right, this is the performance of Charmed on the Fly. We are here at Side Street Studios in Lexington, North Carolina, and ASP Visuals is doing our video in here. This is a wonderful setup, and this studio has everything. I need a hand. Oh, you see that? Hand on command. I love studios. Now, in this routine, it uses 3 coins, Chinese coins. You know they're Chinese because they don't speak American. That's right, American is a language. No, the 3 brass coins, hole in the center. You've seen this spiel before. It uses a silk cord, solid. Everything can be examined here. So the challenge in this routine is, how do you get the coins off the string? Well, first you got to put them on it. And that's what I do. I run the string through the middle of all 3 coins, and I like to show that on all sides so you can see the string going through all 3. Now the ends stay down at the ends, the coins stay down at the middle, and if you watch that, you're getting sleepy. Very sleepy. Stop. That's right, that's how it's done. Look, 1, 2, 3, and the first coin comes off the string. Hand! See, I love that. I love that. That doesn't happen in the real world. So we got the first coin. That leaves two on the rope. 1 down here. Now the ends will stay up here. Actually, we'll leave the coins draped over. Now watch. 1, 2, 3. The second coin will come off the rope. Now we're going to place these aside because I want you to focus just on this 1 coin. Now, would you like to see it come off the string, Hand? Oh, great. Watch, here's how it happens. You pull it right off the string. Now I know that's the most magical thing this hand has seen in a long time. Watch. Now this is actually the most magical thing. We're going to take the ends, we're going to twist them together. We're going to twist them back together one more time, creating a what hand? A knot. Perfect. That's a knot in the rope, in the cord, whatever you want to call it. Now we move that knot around to the back side. We hang the loop down here. We're going to take this coin back here because it's going to do a trick for us. Watch. Do me a favor. Hook your pinky through that hand, just like mine is. Perfect. Squeeze that tight. Now that leaves us the middle here, the ends here. And watch the coin. 1, 2, 3, and it'll be tossed right onto the center of that 3. Now I usually end here, but there is one more super sneaky phase we can do. Look, we're going to need these 2 back. All right. Now we're going to untie this. Now watch this hand. You're going to love it. Look, 1 coin in the middle of the rope. The hand closed tightly around that coin. The ends stay down here. And just to make sure that I'm not doing anything funny, look, we're going to wrap them over. Now watch, wrap that end over that end and that end over that end. You can actually hold those ends there because, see, watch. Can I have another hand? Take these 2, hold on to those, squeeze them tight. And now watch, I'm going to take this one, 1, 2, 3, and pull it right off. Vanish. And into the hand, the other hand. Hey, welcome back. This is where the secrets are being told. The explanation to Charmed on the Fly. This is one of my favorite routines to perform. I've been doing it for years now. I was inspired to do this by Lance Pierce's Recharmed, which was a variation of Troy Hoosier's Charming Chinese Challenge. Both variations, please go check them out. Go purchase them. These are actually the coins that come with Recharmed by Lance Pierce. You're going to learn something great and something different on every one of them. So please check out those 2 as well. But this one I created because, unlike those, it only uses 3 coins. There's no extra coins involved. And it was just a little challenge I made to myself to do that, to keep it impromptu. So, without rambling on too much, here's how it's done. You're going to take 3 Chinese coins, or you can use washers. If you don't want to use Chinese coins, go to Lowe's, get you some washers, or Home Improvement or Walmart, wherever they sell washers. I don't know where you're at, but go get you something that's round with a hole in it. Use donuts, maybe even. I don't know, but I use Chinese coins and I use a silk cord. The first part is you're going to hold all three coins in your left hand or right hand, depending on what you like to use better, in spellbound position. And you're going to come over here with the cord. And now notice here, when I run the cord through, my hand is palm down. Okay, and I push the cord through. The reason is when that cord comes through, I can reach down with my pinky and grab the end here, you see? And so I do that and I hold it like that, and I say you can see that going through on both sides all the way around. And I do that little pivot right here where I roll to the front, roll back to the side, and then come back forward where they're looking at it dead on pretty much. And the reason why is because when it hits back on that third pivot, 1, 2, 3, I'm going to do a French drop of the third coin in the stack, just like that. Now, as that happens, my right hand's going to come up. I'm going to grab the two coins on their edge and pull that piece of thread down and grab the ends, pinch, and let them dangle like this. They can't count how many coins are on there swinging, okay? And you can let it swing for however long. I then let it drop into the hand, let the ends drop, toss them back over, grab the ends back, and then I count 1, 2, 3, and I just pull that first one off, okay? That's a pretty simplistic way of doing it. One more time, I'm gonna give you that run through just to make sure it's thorough, okay? So palm down hand, push the end through, grab it with the pinky and the ring finger, pivot down, forward, drop the back coin like that, grab from the side, now it'd be this way, grab from the sides, and you're gonna keep that end pinched as you come down here to pull the ends taut like that. And then just come away with the coin. Now you can come back up and re-pinch here and do the swing with this hand and then let it land here. Either way you want. I do it both ways all the time. It's just whatever you feel like in the moment. Some people don't like all that movement, but I don't mind. So I come down here, emphasize the ends, drop them, let them swing, re-grab, drop the ends, toss them over, come back to the ends, and pull off. Now, if you don't want to do that, like I said, hold them by the ends, emphasize the bottom of the rope, come back and re-grab the ends, re-grab the bottom of the rope. Either way, you're going to do repositioning. Swing, let them hit on top of that palm coin, and then pull them away to show the first coin through. Now, I like to have their hand here so they can catch the coin after it comes through. I'll ask them to put their hand out, and I'll put the coin in their hand. I'll just let it drop on the table for now. That is phase 1. Phase 2, you're going to separate the coins to show the string going through both. When you come back to replace the left hand's coin in front of the right, I don't push it all the way flush. I act like I'm pushing it flush, but my finger that's holding this coin actually prevents that from happening. And then I come back down, I grab the ends. I say, we're going to leave the ends down there. I've just stolen the coin. And then I grab the coin and I pull up. I put it basically on top of the other coin. I pull up on the string and then dangle it over the hand. So the string itself is holding that coin underneath the other coin that's on the string. But it looks like both are on the string. And now when they bring their hand over and I just shake my hand, that coin will fall out for phase 2. So phase 2, let's just run through that real quick one more time. Want to make sure you get these loads and these steals right. You got 2 coins on. The first one just came through. Separate 1 coin into each hand. The left hand comes back to the right, pretends to push that coin back in front of it, comes down the rope, picks up the coin, drapes it over the hand, and loads that one underneath it. Then you come over, you shake, and the second one comes off. Right after that comes off into their hand, I grab the coin like this in like a spellbound position in my left hand. My right hand turns towards them. I pick up both the coins. I say, we're going to get rid of these two, or we're going to place these two off to the side because I just want you to focus on this coin right here. Now, what I'm doing, I don't know if my camera's on it, that's fine. What I'm doing here is as I put away these two, notice I got them fanned. I turn the hand over. I just put one into my right hand finger palm as I lay the other coin down. And I say we get rid of those two, immediately putting focus back on this coin. You got to steal this one away, is what I'm saying. Now, if you don't feel comfortable laying it on the table, technically these two have already done a trick. You can put them in the pocket. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. I'll lay them out in front of people because I've never had anybody follow these coins, like, to be honest with you. So you get one stolen, you do whatever with the other one. Now, what I'm doing here is I show this coin, as I'm saying, I want you to follow this coin. I'm thumb palming the one that I've stolen. I'm coming up with like a alligator hand here, and I'm pinching the string between my two fingers. I'm essentially doing a French drop with the coin on the string, and I'm just pulling the coin off the string, but letting that string come through my two fingers. So it gives the illusion that I've just pulled this coin off the string, and now I place it into their hand. Okay, and that's important. You place that coin into their hand because you want to keep focus on that coin. And then I separate the two ends like that. I come from beneath and go to this end, fishing the right end into my right hand, and I've got this coin palmed into left hand finger palm with the string going through it. So in the end, it looks like I just gathered the ends here, okay? Now you can tie just a regular square knot like this, boom, boom, or an idea that Curtis Cam gave me is with the palm coin, you can tie a different knot. You can take the ends, so let's get in this position. You can take the ends, put both the ends together, and then you just wrap them around your two fingers here and tie a knot that way as well. So either way, it ties a knot. Some people like that way better just because, I don't know, you can use the palm to your advantage, but I've never had a problem just finger palming the coin and tying a knot. So however you want to tie the knot, get a knot tied in that rope, okay? And so I show the knot, the coin's finger palmed in my left hand. I show the knot, and I'm going to let it dangle over my left hand. And then from the back, I'm going to grab the back piece of fabric, and I'm going to pull the knot around. I'm going to pull it through the hole of the coin and pull it to where it's about back down at the bottom, but all on my back side here. And there's a reason for that position. You'll see in a minute. And then I grab the loop off the top of my hand and run it under my finger, or over my little finger. So it looks like that loop is just around my little finger. Now, what that actually allows me to do is it allows me to control this coin a little bit, because you can see how the rope is through that. So that's in finger palm. Here, now I'm going to take back the coin, and as I come to take it back, all I'm doing is pushing this coin up and using my hand to pull it to the side, and see my fingers will cover that piece of string there, okay? So if that was in finger palm, we'll get this back down in position. I'm going to take this coin back. I'm going to say now what this does, and see, as I'm coming toward my hand, I'm just letting this coin swing or drop down into my finger palm as I'm just pulling that one up out of this finger palm, but it's covered in the motion of telling them what to do. I have them put their finger through the loop and hold that end of it, okay? So they would be here or here, okay? So they're gonna hold that end of it. Now I'm gonna be both people right now. So now there's this beautiful image here of a continuous loop. The middle's here, the knot's down here, And all you're going to do is throw that coin in that direction. And when you do, you'll catch it. And then you let go of your end with your left hand, and they're left holding this loop with the coin on it. That is a great place to end because it is a beautiful visual. You can't top that. And after I do that, I pick up the one coin on the table with the palm coin. I say, and see, now you see why I didn't want you watching these two. Okay, so it covers up the fact that there hadn't been two there because I pick it up and I clean it by talking about them. You can do the same thing within your pocket. You could, if you put that one coin in your pocket, you could say, now you know why I didn't want you watching these two. All right, now this kicker phase you can do. Curtis Cam's not a fan of this phase, and I've read his thoughts on it, and he's kind of accurate. Like he's not kind of accurate. He is accurate with it. He doesn't agree with doing this transpo because it's a completely different effect. You got to go read his write-up about it to see, but I don't know. I've done it, and it's a killer. It's a killer way. It's something else to kind of blow their mind. And I think doing the transpo, I feel like it's just another kick. It's just another kick in the routine. So if you like the transpo phase, then do it. If it's not your thing, don't do it. Okay, I'm not advocating for transpos. But anyway, so the last coin, if you don't want to end with it just being tossed back on the loop, okay, we're going to say it's just been tossed back on. So after it's been tossed back on, untie the loop and let each end fall over each of your hands. Now this is a ring and string move that I learned off of Daryl. I don't know who originated the move. But anyway, it's a ring and string move where I'm going to close my hand over the coin. I'm going to turn my hand over, and then you're going to wrap one end over the top of your hand. As you come to get the other end, you're going to drop the coin out and wrap the other end over the top of your hand. You can have two people hold the ends so you're left trapped here. Now, what I do after that, now that I've stolen the coin away, I pick up the two coins. I ask somebody else to hold them off camera. Hand! So a place I say, hold those tight, and I close their hand for them. So they think they've got two coins here. Now, meanwhile, I'm going to act like I'm pulling this coin off the rope, okay? Because that's what happened the rest of the routine. It was all penetration. So I pulled the coin off the rope. That's kind of amazing. I said, but this one does something a little bit different. And now you want to pretend like you're just rubbing the coin away and tossing it. And then it lands in their hand. Okay, so that is the kicker phase. Hand, go hand. That is the kicker phase, which I recommend. But again, if it's not your thing, don't do it. And that pretty much concludes this routine. There is a private group. I'm sure most of you are already in it on Facebook. If you're not, look me up, Adam Allred or Allred Magic. Send me a message. If you've purchased this routine, I will add you to the private group. We share new ideas in there. I've got a new variation on this routine that I filmed on my cell phone that I posted in there. But I want it to be like a workshop group for magicians that perform this routine. Share your ideas, share improvements you've made, or maybe little things you found. Curtis Cam, if you go in the group, he shared this nice little setup for the first phase to steal away the first coin, or to make the first coin penetrate the rope. I really like that phase. I'm not going to teach that to you here because I've shared that in the group, but I want you to join the group. I want you to participate with this little project of mine, and maybe together we'll bring the world the best variation of Charming Chinese Challenge it has ever seen. Okay, I could not end this video without giving some thank yous out, and not just to the routine itself, but to this whole production. We're here at Side Street Studios in Lexington, North Carolina, and ASP Visuals is doing all this lovely camera work and lighting and everything. I gotta thank Matt. He runs that. He's done such a great job. Matt, if you want to step on camera, we can get that face in here. He's also, spoiler alert, he's the hand. Yeah, you recognize? There's the face. There he is. And he helped me so much with this. I can't thank him enough. And I can't end this without thanking Troy Hoosier, who came up with Charming Chinese Challenge, I don't know how many years ago. And then the variation which introduced me to it was by Lance Pierce's variation called Recharmed. Look both of those up. Please go learn those. I would say even learn those first before this one. They're both different. You'll learn new things in each one of them, but you'll learn why I was driven to come up with this routine. So thank you all as well for purchasing this. I can't say that enough either. Just a lot of thank yous, and hopefully we'll do this again one day.